I'm Joshikins, and again, all four of these were done in one night, so if it's horrible quality, I'm an idiot. And this is the final part of the host review. And it really should surprise no one that I am giving this a 0 out of 5. And that's actually being very kind and thoughtful. I could start to go into negative infinity, and that still wouldn't be enough. Just, this book had promise to it. Again, I started reading this because, hey, it seems to be a ripoff of Animorphs and it by Snatchers, and it's like, oh, this is going to be fun because Twilight was just so much fun. I mean, the books were horrible, but it was such a good time. And my favorite book in the Twilight series, if you're wondering, is the 4th one. That is where shit just, I believe Twilight was originally supposed to be a trilogy, so Breaking Dawn was never supposed to be written, and that would most likely explain the pure joy of insanity that happened there. Like that would perfectly explain that. And so the host had promise to it. It's just, one, there were concepts that were not used or just misused, like souls and bodies, Wanderer turning away from her society, how people survive when their planet has been invaded and what the next step afterwards is. Great things to discuss. It's just, there was, God, and I think that perfectly describes why this is my least favorite book. When I hate something, when I fully loathe something, it's because things were misused, that the things I really loathe have a lot of promise and do nothing with it and just screw it up. So yeah, I've probably read worse books than this, but for me personally, on a very personal level, this is what sucked the most. And I would not recommend reading this book. And if you're wondering my opinions on the movie version that came out, I have not seen the movie version, just like I have not seen any of the movie versions of the Twilight movies. Okay, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never sat down through the whole movie because like I've subjected myself through the book. So I would definitely suggest to avoid this book at all costs. Just don't. It may seem like, oh, this is one of those so bad it's good and it's going to be fucking terrible and entertaining, and I get where you're coming from. When someone says, hey Josh, this is really fucking terrible, you should avoid it, that's the point I go, well, I know a thing I'm going to check out now. So yeah, this is not even good on a so bad it's good level. Not like The Room level. I have not seen Birdemic or its sequel, but I'm going to assume that the same holds true there. So yeah. So, at the end of the day, the host just gets a 0 out of 5. Like, Stephenie Meyer, you reached out more than you could handle. And, you know, it's okay to be stuck in one area. It's like I'm never going to write a big comedy ever. I just can't do comedies. So it's like, once you find your niche, stay in it. Some people can venture out and try new things. Stephenie Meyer, you vastly need to improve first. So, please, anyone who's still watching this video, please comment below what is your own rating. And if I have left out a shitload because I try to keep this review succinct and not every little thing. So there is a lot I left out, and so if you want to know my opinion on anything I didn't mention in this review series, please comment below, let me know. And I have been Jashikins from jashikins.blogspot.com, and I would suggest going over there. You can see great content like this, sometimes even better, sometimes even in the decent level. And other places to check out. Links are in the description to some awesome things, so until next video, goodbye.